Welcome to Rhode Island Day at Fenway Park as the Red Sox and the Atlanta Braves wrap up their three-game series from Fenway Park. Well, Aaron Cook is going to get the start today. A bit of a surprise for the Red Sox. Clay Buchholz goes on the DL, and Cook is going to get the start for the Red Sox. Of course, last time we saw him was May 5th in his Red Sox debut, and he was injured. Suffered the injury as he was spiked by Orioles' Chris Davis while trying to cover the plate. Made one minor league appearance with the Paw Sox during the injury, pitching 4 innings on Monday, and he was originally scheduled to pitch last night for Pawtucket, but he starts today for the Red Sox. On the other side for the Braves, it is Mike Minor, who's 3-5 on the year with a 6.04 earned run average. We're back with more from Fenway right after this. Beautiful day at Fenway. Well, June is Calling All Kids Month, presented by Hood here at Fenway. As you've seen throughout the month, some lucky youngsters have been able to take the field. And on this Rhode Island Day, members of the Portsmouth, Rhode Island Little League Challenger team are here. Let's join the PA address announcer, Dean Rogers of the Sea Dogs, who is the PA announcer here today from Fenway.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your caps. Presenting today's colors of the Rhode Island State Police Color Guard. Joining the Red Sox on the field as part of our Calling All Kids Month, presented by Hood, is the Portsmouth, Rhode Island Little League Challenger team. And singing our national anthem is 19-year-old from West Greenwich, Rhode Island, who was the Rhode Island winner of the Sing Your Way to Fenway competition. Please welcome Jacob Mann.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the bless America.
Boston Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you by the New England Subaru dealers, AT&T, New England's website for deals via Toyota.com, and by Southwest Airlines. And good afternoon once again, and welcome to Rhode Island Day here from Fenway Park as the Red Sox and Atlanta Braves wrap up their three-game series, and the Red Sox wrap up their interleague schedule for 2012. It is Junior Announcer Day, and on this Rhode Island Day here from Fenway Park, it is Junior Rhode Island Scholars who will give us a lineup, and the lineup is brought to you by Jordan's Furniture. Here's the lineup for the Braves.
Thanks, Mr. Orsillo. Hi, I'm Aiden Rome of Providence, Rhode Island. Leading off for the Braves is in center field, Mr. Michael Bourne. The left fielder, Mr. Martin Prado. The catcher, Mr. Brian McCann. At second base, Mr. Dan Ugla. At first base, Mr. Freddie Freeman. The right fielder, Mr. Jason Hayward. At shortstop, Mr. Andrelton Simmons. The DH, Mr. Eric Hinsky. And batting ninth at third base, Mr. Juan Francisco.
Nice job, Aiden. As on the mound today for the Red Sox is Aaron Cook, his second start in a Red Sox uniform. 6 starts with the Pawtucket Red Sox in his rehab, 3-0 with a 2.41 earned run average, 37 1/3 innings. He had 16 Ks but 12 walks, and opponents hitting at 237 against Cook. Of course, he got injured in that game, his only game as a Red Sox starter, 2 2/3 deep into that game against the Orioles. Pitched with it for a while and then ran into some trouble as you see the tough numbers.
The Red Sox defense is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. They are 4th in the American League with 36 errors on the season. Kevin Youkilis at third base, Mike Aviles the shortstop, Dustin Pedroia at second, and Adrian Gonzalez the first baseman, left to right. Daniel Navar, Donnell McDonald, and Cody Ross, and Kelly Shopik doing the catching for Cook.
Umpiring crew, Al Porter has got the play calling the balls and strikes. Kerwin Danley is at first base, Paul Nauert at second base, and Doug Eddings, he is the umpire at third. We're available. This telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your television remote. Enjoy the game.
Buenas tardes, amigos.
Very nice day here today at Fenway Park. Blue skies above. Aaron Cook ready to deal here with the first pitch of the ball game, and we are underway. That is strike one. Michael Bourne leading it off, 313, 6 homers, 24 runs batted in.
Now, for those who have not seen Aaron Cook, if he keeps the ball down in the zone, gets a lot of ground ball outs. Sinker ball pitching.
He had really started very well prior to the injury against the Orioles that day. Things were going very well, and all of a sudden he's got the big gash after he got spiked, and he stayed in the game, but he was not the same after that. And the numbers illustrated that. He left the game and said afterwards he probably shouldn't have even tried it. But so anxious to get that first start with the Red Sox, and things were going so well, he didn't want to leave. Had several stitches afterwards, ends up on the DL, and then the stitches, some of them coming out again, and a little bit of a setback for him. But here he is, and Jerry, it's a surprise to even see him here today based on what we anticipated going into the weekend. Clay Buchholz's supposed to be making the start today.
Yeah, and the surprising news, Clay Buchholz going on the disabled list, and of course Aaron Cook making the start in his spot.
Two pitches on the ground up the middle and into center field. Michael Bourne is aboard with a base hit to get it started here at the top of the first inning for the Braves.
And that brings an immediate threat of a stolen base at first base. Bourne has 20 steals on the season. Takes the sinker, drives it back up the middle for the base hit. 4-game hitting streak now for Bourne.
Well, the return of the Red Sox pitching coach Bob McClure, today on family business, returns to the Red Sox here today, and Bob trying to get back on track here as far as what's gone on with the pitching and the staff and everything else here. But back, good to see Bob back with the Red Sox now. The pitching coach Randy Neiman, the assistant pitching coach at And filling in the absence of Bob McClure, but Bob's back today. David Ortiz off today to begin the ball game. Certainly available to come off the bench. Martin Prado, the batter, here for the Braves as he takes pitch inside. Prado at .316, 5 homers and 28 runs batted in. Pitch inside. And Cook falls behind here 2-0. Bobby Valentine's Red Sox winning here last night. Find themselves 5.5 games back of the New York Yankees, who are atop the American League East at the moment. And in a tie with the Toronto Blue Jays. 2-0 pitches, a strike, 2-1.
And of course, the Toronto Blue Jays will be in here the next 3 days.
Aaron Cook, a sinker ball pitcher, and certainly a lot of ground balls if things are going well for him. First among active major leaguers. 2.63 ground balls to fly balls as far as ratio goes. Derek Lowe, Jake Westbrook in the same conversation as far as sinker ballers go in the majors. 2-1 pitch is grounded foul. And it is 2-2.
A lot of times what opposing managers will do, Don, you know, when you have a guy that throws sinker balls like Cook and gets a lot of ground ball outs, they play a lot of hit and run to try to stay away from those double plays.
Of course, Derek Lowe, formerly of these Atlanta Braves, now pitching for the Cleveland Indians. 2-2 to Prado. Runner takes off, fly ball to center field. Darnell McDonald out there puts it away for the first out. So one down here in the first inning, and Jerry is surprised today, really, when we find out that Clay Buchholz goes on the DL. We found out yesterday, of course, that he was ill, not feeling well, some stomach issues. But to find out that he's on the DL is even a bigger deal.
Yeah, a little surprising, a little bit more serious, I guess, than we anticipated. Bobby Valentine said they knew about it a couple of days ago. He's been checked out by doctors and put on the disabled list with the stomach problem. So Red Sox will have to move on. It seems like it's something new every single day, some kind of new injury that puts somebody on the disabled list.
And yesterday again, Franklin Morales is pretty good for the Red Sox.
Outstanding.
It's terrific.
Outstanding.
So the first base and back is Bourne. And the key matchup brought to you by your New England Acura dealers. Ryan McCann 6 for 20 against Aaron Cook. Of course, Cook pitching for the Colorado Rockies. Seeing these Braves quite a bit over the years. McCann will take a pitch outside.
McCann with a .300 batting average against Aaron Cook in his career.
.239 overall average, 9 homers and 32 runs batted in. In the air, foul off to the left, out of play, and it hangs at 1-1. Brian McCann clubbing his 9th home run of the year in the first inning, a solo shot on Friday night of last week against the Baltimore Orioles. Last time he homered, he's got 9 home runs on the year. Lays off that pitch as Shopik tried to frame it. And it's 2-1. Franklin Morales getting his second start here, and look at the numbers from yesterday, giving up 3 runs in 6 innings, 8 strikeouts, and really settling into that role quite nicely.
The impressive thing to me, Don, is not only his fastball and breaking ball, but how he's mixed in his off-speed pitch, his changeup, to get outs. I mean, he's throwing hard. He's getting a lot of strikeouts. He's got his breaking ball going, and he's got that third pitch, which you very seldom see out of the bullpen.
Today's going to be how quickly they stretched him out to be a starter.
Yeah.
17 strikeouts and 11 innings worked as a starter. Cook here in a battle with Brian McCann with 1 out. Michael Bourne at first base. The check on first, and Bourne back to the bag easily. 20 out of 27 stolen bases for Bourne, the former Houston Astro and Philadelphia Philly, now a member of the Atlanta Braves. Anytime he gets on, his chance is taken off. Real good one. It was 19th and 20th stolen bases of the year here last night in game 2 of the series. 2-2's on the ground to second. Pedroia to second base for 1. On to first for 2. Double play as Cook does get the ground ball. Braves get nothing. Red Sox are coming up.
Thanks, Mr. Arcillo. Hi, I'm Elsa of Providence, Rhode Island. Leading off for the Red Sox, in left field, Mr. Daniel Nava. At second base, Mr. Dustin Pedroia. The DH, Mr. Will Middlebrooks. The right fielder, Mr. Cody Ross. The first baseman, Mr. Adrian Gonzalez. At third base, Mr. Kevin Youkilis. At shortstop, Mr. Mike Aviles. The center fielder, Mr. Darnell McDonald. And batting ninth, the catcher, Mr. Kelly Shopik.
Great job, Elsa. As on the mound today for the Atlanta Braves, he is Mike Minor. His 14th start of the year, 3-5. With 6.04 earned run average, 66 strikeouts in 76 innings. Does have 30 walks, and opponent's hitting at .268 against Minor. Last time out, a loss against the Yankees. Only game the Braves lost in that 3-game series against New York, as he went 5 2/3 and surrendered 4 runs.
The Atlanta defense is third in the National League, 39 errors on the season. Francisco at third base, Simmons the shortstop, Ugler at second, and Freeman at first. Left to right, Prado, Bourne, and Haywood, and McCann doing the catching for Minor.
A beautiful day here at Fenway Park. Lots of sunshine, blue skies above, and Red Sox and Braves wrapping up their 3-game series. Here come the Sox. Daniel Nava getting it off here as he has been. First pitch from Minor. He is in there for strike 1. Nava at .336, 2 homers and 24 runs batted in. For Minor, this is his 37th Major League start, 38th career appearance, and the first time that he's ever faced Boston. This one laced foul back into the seats.
Well, after a couple of hot and humid days at Fenway, a beautiful afternoon here today. No humidity, comfortable temperatures. Just perfect for baseball.
82 degrees to be exact. Breeze left to right, and more of the same expected throughout the afternoon. It's outside, 1-2 to Nava. Last year, Minor was 1-1. He's Braves' first-round draft choice, 2009. Drafted out of Vanderbilt University. His fly ball skied to center field. Bourne battling the sun out there, and he'll make the catch. Looked like he was in trouble in the beginning, but able to make the grab. He's got the sunglasses on, and he makes the catch. There's one out here in the first inning.
Yeah, big gasp after he made that catch. He was using the glove, the sunglasses, everything he could to prevent losing that ball in the sun, and was able to make the catch.
One out of the first inning. Nava erased, and here is Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia, who had been struggling, had a nice night last night, 3 for 4 in the ball game. And he could be starting one of those Pedroia-like tears that we have seen in the past. 267 average coming in, 5 homers, 28 runs batted in. 3 for 8 in the series. But again, last night, 3 for 4, a couple of RBIs and a double. Dustin clean shaven. He's got the stirrup look going today. It's all part of what's working right now for Dustin Pedroia. He's keeping with it. 0-2 pitch. Outside, and it's 1-2. Mentioned the double last night for Dustin Pedroia, part of the Red Sox victory. And a good sign for Pedroia. Pulls this to left center and into the gap. He would play 2 runs. Vilas and Nava both scoring. Skips in, and it's 2-2. On deck for the Red Sox, Will Middlebrooks, who is in the 3 spot in the Red Sox order. So he is not playing defensively today, but he is the DH with David Ortiz getting the day off. And Middlebrooks staying in the lineup. Jerry, I'm sure we will touch on this throughout the day as Ortiz has at least the beginning of the game off, certainly available to come off the bench. But you wonder how much longer this Kevin Youkilis situation will continue. And is today the last day that we'll see Youkilis in a Red Sox uniform, and whether or not something will happen tonight or not?
It's hard to explain, Don. You keep reading where it's going to happen. It's going to be a trade. It's imminent. They're talking about 4 or 5 different ball clubs, and then all of a sudden, Youkilis in the lineup today for the Red Sox. So we'll have to see. It's just a wait-and-see game right now for everybody.
Wait and see for us, but I can't imagine what it's like to be Kevin Youkilis.
Oh, it's going to be awful.
He's spent your entire career here. This is line to left, and it's in for a base hit for Dustin Pedroia. A 1-out single here for Pedroia, and the hits continue. As you mentioned, this may be the beginning of the Pedroia-like tear.
Well, it's a changeup, and he did a very good job. His body was out in front, but his hand stayed back. And he's able to make contact on a changeup away and take it to left field for the base hit.
So 1 out, 1 on, and Will Middlebrooks is the batter. Hits in 30 of 40 Major League games for him. Look at the hitting streak he's got going. Middlebrooks with a 5-game hitting streak, and during the 5-game hitting streak, he is 10 for 14. 331 overall, 9 homers, 33 runs batted in. There's just no way to keep him out of the lineup right now. He really has forced the hand of his manager to be in there on a daily basis. Braves infield double play depth, 1 down in the inning. That's outside, 2-0. Leads all rookies in slugging percentage, RBIs. Tops among AL rookies in home runs, 2nd in average, 3rd in on-base percentage. On the ground to shortstop. Simmons will go to second for one, on to first for two. And a double play for either side in the first inning. We're done with one. No score from Fenway. For an all-new Bobby Valentine show to discuss the impact of the Red Sox youth. Take a closer look at how the bullpen is built and answer some of your questions. Catch the Bobby Valentine show Tuesday night at 5:30.
Our first Fenway game, how about, well, we'll take care of that. If this is your first Fenway game, we'll take care of the hot dog. No problem.
It's on to the second inning back here at Fenway Park. A scoreless game as Aaron Cook ready to deal with Dan Uggla, Freddie Freeman, and Jason Hayward here in the second inning.
Don, before I forget, I want to wish happy birthday to Frank Riley, the oil baron from Cambridge, 85 years old today. And Minnie Lowell, 101 years old. She watches every Red Sox game. She's at the Life Care Center in Stoneham, Massachusetts. So,
all right.
Happy birthday, Frank and Minnie. Enjoy the ball game.
Dan Uggla checks in, hitting at .244, 11 home runs, 42 runs batted in, a .432 slugging percentage. Uggla walks a lot as he takes strike one. Fourth in the majors, second in the National League with 50 walks. Right now, more than 2 million votes, leading the National League second baseman in all-star voting at the moment. And this one is chopped to deep short. Aviles plants and throws and gets it there in time. Nice play by Mike Aviles. One out in the second inning.
Yeah, very nice play. Covered a lot of ground going to his right and did a very good job planting so he could make a strong throw to first base. The catch, there's the plant, the crow hop step, and the throw across the diamond to get Uggla. Aviles covering good ground both to his right and his left.
One out here in the second inning, and here's Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Braves. First pitch swinging, fouls it down the left field line, out of play. Freeman's got 9 home runs on the season so far. He had a 2-run shot in the first inning on Wednesday night against the Yankees, his last home run. And part of this trip for the Atlanta Braves. Freeman last year winning the Triple Crown among rookies, and would have been the Rookie of the Year if not for his teammate and closer Kimbrel, who walked away with the award, as this one is out to deep center, but McDonald out of the warning track to make the catch in front of the wall. 2 down here in the second inning. Freeman takes a look back. He thought he got pretty good wood on that, but it's back to the 379 marker. He's out number 2.
Okay, watching Freeman in this series, he takes some big swings. He does not get cheated.
Another guy who takes some big swings, Jason Hayward. 10 home runs on the year, 34 runs batted in. He's having a great month of June, hitting at 369 in the month. Third in the National League in 55 at bats. Look at the June numbers for him, and a liner to left center in for a base hit, and more. This will get through to the track of the wall as Hayward heads for second base. He's got a 2-out double. Second hit of the ball game for the Braves. First base runner to reach second base in the contest.
Hayward's on fire right now. This is now a 10-game hitting streak. Gets the ball away. It stays up in the zone and is able to take it to the opposite field in that gap for the 2-out double. Cook would like that ball down around the shins. Instead, it stayed up in the zone, and Hayward able to extend that hitting streak to 10 games.
2 down, Hayward at second. Andrelton Simmons stands in. The 18, 2 homers and 10 runs batted in for Simmons. 7 multi-hit games in just 19 games played, but it's back to Cook. Soft toss to first. Gonzalez will tag the bag, inning over. Inning and a half done from the Fens without a score. Well, hello to you from Newport, Rhode Island on this Rhode Island day at Fenway Park. There's the Red Sox and Atlanta Braves scoreless into the bottom of the second inning. Cody Ross, Adrian Gonzalez, Kevin Youkilis here in the second inning. Face Mike Minor. Ross at 272, 9 homers, 33 runs batted in. Pitch outside for ball 1 to Ross. Mentioned Minor, first round pick by the Braves, 7th overall in 2009 out of Vanderbilt University. Originally been selected by Tampa Bay in the 13th round of 06, but did not sign. He's 4-1 with a 3.83 earned run average in 9 starts after the All-Star break last year. So Freddie Gonzalez, manager of the Atlanta Braves, as the 1-1. His ball 2-1 to Ross. Braves as a staff come in with a 4.03 earned run average, kind of in the middle of the pack in the National League. Sliced foul, 2-2.
Return over fastball that time. Running away from Cody Ross as he fouls it off down that right field side.
The problem for Minor has been home runs. He's given up 15 allowed this season. 2-2 to Ross. And another fly ball foul down the right field line. Bud Minor makes his home in Chapel Hill, Tennessee. Finished up last year overall 5-3 for the Braves, 4.14 earned run average. 3-5 so far this season, but a high earned run average of over 6 heading into today's action, 6.04. Two pitch. Inside, almost hit him, full count. Swing and a miss. Ties up Cody Ross, strikes him out. Man, there's the first K for Minor of the game.
Now stays inside on Cody Ross. Cody Ross likes fastballs inside, but this one's elevated a little bit above the belt. And no contact, so the first strikeout of the afternoon for Minor.
One down for Adrian Gonzalez. Adrian hitting out of the 5 spot today. Gonzalez against lefties this season, hitting at 267. He's actually hitting better against lefties than he is right-handers. It's 254 against righties and 259 overall. 2 of the 5 home runs he has off left-handed pitching. The average is higher against lefties. In the air, foul down the left field line, and it's 0-2. Well, coming up here in today's broadcast, got a lot of stuff going on. Of course, it is Rhode Island Day here at Fenway Park. Jenny Dell had the chance to catch up with Chipper Jones. We will hear that later on, and we'll check in on the Rays and Phillies today in Philadelphia. Chipper Jones, 19th and last season. And yesterday, a nice touch by Red Sox ownership to give him a piece of the wall here at Fenway Park is number 10. Part of a pregame ceremony here yesterday for Chipper Jones in his final tour around the majors. Did a similar thing for Cal Ripken years ago and making his way around the major leagues last year. And it's kind of neat that Chipper Jones is going out on his own terms, Jerry, and not many athletes get to do that.
Exactly right, Don. Either it's some kind of an injury or a performance level that starts to go down and you're trying to find teams that want you. It's awfully nice to be able to go out the way Chipper Jones is. He feels his time is now. See you later. With some very impressive numbers.
Out of the lineup today. DH in the first couple games. This one fouled off. Still 2-2. It'll be strange not to see Chipper Jones next year with the Atlanta Braves. Just kind of like it's strange seeing the Braves now without Bobby Cox. Still not really used to that.
That's a good point.
Two is on the ground to short. Simmons. It's 2 down in the second inning. Looks like the hot dogs are being delivered, Jerry.
Oh, good.
Crowd recognizing that this could be the last day they see you. Tip of the helmet from Kevin Youkilis, who has to be filled with emotion right now. In there for strike one. The one is fouled off to the right, and it's 0-2. That's grabbed by a fan. Very nice. Two hands.
Two hands. Love that. Love to see the two hands.
Youkilis straightened up on the pitch inside, 1-2. You have to wonder, Jerry, as you look at some of the numbers for Youkilis, how much this has been weighing on his mind on a daily basis and how much it's affected his offensive abilities.
Well, you know, coming off an injury, has not played on a regular basis.
Broken back grounder knocked down by Minor. They're trying to run it down, and then he throws it away. It'll be run down by Freeman. No further advance for Youkilis. Should be a base hit. Back at the pitcher. You're going to swipe at it. We'll see how they rule it.
It's going to be a base hit. There's no question about that. I think, you know, anytime a pitcher has to go down like that to try to make a play, very difficult. I would give him a base hit on that.
They have.
That was great to see the ovation Youkilis got. It really was, because he's been such a popular player here. He plays his heart out all the time. You know, his emotions are always on his sleeve. You know exactly, you know, where he's coming from. And most of the time when guys are leaving town, it's never on a good note. It always seems like it's on a bad note. And the fans just showed their appreciation for Kevin Youkilis, just in case this is the last time they see him in a Red Sox uniform.
Two down, Youkilis at first, Mike Aviles the batter. And that strike over the outside corner. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that you wouldn't even consider trading Kevin Youkilis.
No.
I mean, this has happened so quickly. The emergence of Will Middlebrooks during his injury. I mean, Youkilis was a guy who's in the middle of your order for now how many years in a row that you expected to see there on a regular basis.
All-star player, RBI guy, on-base percentage guy.
Mike Aviles striking out, and that will end the inning. We are scoreless through 2 innings from Fenway Park. They presented by Bob Stores for 30 extra minutes of coverage before the Sox take on the Blue Jays here at Fenway. Preview Felix Dubron start and get you ready for all the action at Fenway. All begins tomorrow at 5:30 live on Red Sox Monster Monday presented by Bob Stores.
5 Red Sox fans, 1 Braves fan. Our first Red Sox game, Kyle and Andy. All right. Can't afford 5. Send a couple.
Whatever you got left. Eric Kinski, the former member of the Red Sox, finds his way to the Atlanta Braves. He's been all over. This one is fouled off, and wherever he goes, success generally follows. He's got a pretty good postseason run going. Kinski hitting at 196, a home run, 8 runs batted in. DHing today as Chipper Jones had been the DH. Kinski last year had that run come to an end. Has seen the Braves had a similar ending to the year than the Red Sox did, losing on the last night of the season and not getting into the postseason. Otherwise, Kinski would have kept it going. The 1-2 pitch is outside to Kinski, and it is 2-2. Signed by the Braves as a free agent. He's now played for 6 teams during his 11-year span in the big leagues, 06 and 07 with the Red Sox. Fly ball to center field. Darnell McDonald back at the wall. It's off the wall. Karen comes back to the grass as hitting at second base with a wall ball double is Eric Kinski. Picks up the 3rd hit of the game for the Braves.
Yeah, he'd been struggling for his last 11, but he finds that center field wall on this sinker. 2 for 3 in his career against Aaron Cook coming into the game. So make that 3 for 4 after that leadoff double here in the 3rd.
Juan Francisco appearing here for Atlanta, 3rd base, 223. 5 home runs, 16 runs batted in. Three starts now at 3rd base for Francisco, hitting at 241 during that time. He was acquired by Atlanta from Cincinnati. Slaps it foul. Count evens at 1-1. First appearance of the series for Francisco. Bats with Kinski at second base. Nobody out here in the 3rd inning. Aaron Cook, who threw 66 pitches in his last rehab start for the game. Bobby Valentine said they'd stretch him out a little bit more than that. This is to second. Pedroia to first with the out as Kinski takes 3rd base, 1 down. Temperatures are heating up. Call in the relief quencher. Cumberland Farms Chill Zone. Stop in and mix up your favorite frozen and fountain beverages. Just 89 cents any size. The Chill Zone only at Cumberland Farms. Runner at 3rd, 1 down from Michael Bourne, who singled to center field in the 1st inning. In there for strike 1 over the inside corner. Bourne has now started 71 of 72 games for the Atlanta Braves. The only game he didn't start was on May 16th against Miami at home in Atlanta. Otherwise, he's been in there every day. Important part of what the Braves are trying to do is their leadoff hitter. Braves coming into today's action 4 games back of the Washington Nationals in the National League East. The Mets in between. Mets are 3.5 games back to start the day of the Nationals, and they're a very good pitching staff that we saw firsthand when the Nationals came in and swept the Red Sox and the Braves and Phillies, and the Marlins have dropped down to last place in the division. They have now lost 6 straight games. Line to third. It is bobbled by Youkilis, and it is not an out according to the third base umpire. Youkilis did not throw it to first base, and reaching at first is Bourne. I don't know if that got Youkilis on the wrist or the bare hand, but he appears as Gonzalez comes out.
What are they going to call this?
I think they're going to call him out. I think the second base umpire, Paul Nauert, called him out. The third base umpire said he was not out, but didn't have a real good look. He was behind Youkilis. Trainer coming out to check on Youkilis as Gonzalez is out to argue.
Let's take a look on replay.
One guy's got safe. Headings.
Does the ball bounce out of the glove is the question. Looks like it may have. It was caught on the heel of the glove, and then it looked like it might have bounced out of the glove. And Youkilis picked it up very quickly where the third base umpire could not see it.
They're saying he's out at first base.
Whoa, okay. See if this ball comes out. It's got glove. Does he go back to pick it up? That's the question.
I'm not sure it ever came out of the glove. Tough to tell.
Really tough call.
So Bourne is ruled out of the lineout. Linsky, who's not advanced, still at third base with now 2 down. That's a big out. I'm going to blow this up and see if we get a better look.
I can't tell.
I can't tell. Pitch inside, ball 1 to Prado. I mean, I see baseball, but is that baseball that's out or baseball that's in?
Baseball that maybe he's just holding on to into his glove. I don't know. I saw some baseball too.
There's baseball. I see white.
I don't know exactly where it was though, but I think they made the right call.
The 1-0 is a check swing foul, 1-1. Martin Prado flied out to center field in the first inning. Chance here with Hensky 90 feet away. 2 outs in the Braves' third inning. Cook trying to work his way around this. 1-1. In there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Leadoff double by Hensky, got to third on the ground out. Bourne ends up lining out to third base. 1-2 pitch to Prado. On the ground at third, Youkilis has got it. His throw, it's good, and the inning is over. Hensky left at third base, 2.5 done. Scoreless from Fenway. to you in part by Eastern Bank, the official bank of the Red Sox television network. Tradition, history, and a commitment to everyone on our team. These are just a few of the things Eastern Bank is made of. Find out more at easternbank.com. Bottom of the third inning. We are scoreless from Fenway Park. Darnell McDonald, Kelly Shopik, and Daniel Nava to bat here for the Red Sox in the third inning. McDonald starting the day hitting at .211. 2 homers and 8 runs batted in. Hit safely in 8 of his last 12 starts. It's just been a matter of getting starts for Darnell McDonald. In there for strike one. Cody Ross, of course, coming back off the DL. And Red Sox, a lot of outfielders at the moment, and there are more to return as the outfield shuffle continues. It's a matter of when. Today, in case you missed it, Red Sox placing pitcher Clay Buchholz on the 15-day DL due to stomach illness. And they activate their starting pitcher today. Cook, this is driven to center field. Born back onto the warning track to make the catch. Ball died out there in center field. First out of the inning as we check in with Jenny Dell.
Don, as you know, it's Rhode Island Day here at Fenway Park, and during the pregame ceremony, the Red Sox Foundation and Red Sox principal owner John Henry and his wife Linda presented 10 Rhode Island public school seniors with $1,000 college scholarships. One student from each of the 10 high schools was chosen for the award based on academic performance, financial aid eligibility, and most importantly, demonstrated community service. The Rhode Island Red Sox Scholarship Program will be funded in part through proceeds from the new Red Sox logoed Rhode Island license plates. Don, Rhode Island fans who would like more information about how to order those license plates can visit RedSoxFoundation.org.
All right, thanks very much, Jenny. And Rhode Island Day here at Fenway Park. It's great that they've gone back to having the individual New England days here at Fenway. And we enjoy Rhode Island Day today. One out in the third inning for Kelly Shopik. The one pitch will miss outside, and it's 1-1.
It's a big day for you, Don, being from Rhode Island. A lot of our crew from Rhode Island.
Yes. Yeah, a good amount of our crew from Rhode Island.
Yes.
That's true. Joe Stafford, Rhode Island native. 40th pitch. This is in the air to shallow right. Jason Hayward battling the sun on the sun field, and he'll make the catch. Looked like he saw it at the last possible moment and was able to make the grab.
Well, really tough today out there because there are no clouds to help out at all. Everybody with sunglasses on, using the glove to try to protect themselves from the sun. And Hayward does make the catch. Nothing easy about fly balls out there today.
Kenny Boyd makes the trek from Rhode Island every day, and John Carolyn does as well. From Rhode Island here to Fenway Park on a daily basis. 2 down as Daniel Nava stands in. Can't forget our A2s either. Mark Wilcox and also Chris Nicini. Nava takes one outside, and it's 1-1. He flied to center fielder Michael Bourne in the first inning. On the outside corner. Al Porter with a wide strike zone per usual, and I think the Red Sox hitters are starting to get a feel for Al Porter. He's a guy who moves around, and he's a guy who, for some reason, has been behind the plate quite a bit against the Red Sox.
I think this is about the third time we've seen him behind the plate against the Red Sox, and you're right, he's one of those pitcher-friendly umpires.
But as a hitter, by now, you got to know that, I would think.
Absolutely.
Make the adjustment.
Absolutely.
Rejected Bobby Valentine on May 10th. That was against the Nationals. Nava with a half-hearted swing, changed his mind in the middle and strikes out. 3 Ks for Minor. No score in this one through 3. As the rest of this month is packed with great games. Come enjoy some great summer baseball as the homestand concludes with a 3-game series against the Toronto Blue Jays beginning tomorrow. Get your tickets for all these great June games at redsox.com/tickets.
Well, John, I tell you, I've got 5 friends, right?
Yes,
one
there
of
are
my
5.
5 is here today.
One of the 5 in the house.
Yeah, Bob Levine, one of my close friends here right behind the dugout. He's in the green. His son Dylan enjoying his first Red Sox game. And the man I like to call Big Bob to the left. Big Bob also from Rhode Island. I think we got to get Dylan a hot dog.
I think you do, especially if you have a little money left.
No, I got plenty. I got plenty of money today. A lot of hot dogs going around Fenway today.
Here comes Brian McCann to lead it off here for the Braves in the 4th inning. Tony DeFeo in Miami.
Well, as we've seen,
Bob
we've
Levine
seen 2 of them.
here. 2 of them. We just got to get the other 3 here to Fenway Park at some point this season.
Well, I guarantee you won't see the other 3 at Fenway Park.
One I know we won't see at Fenway Park for sure. Phoebe has no interest in coming to Fenway Park.
She watches it on TV.
Yes. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Can grounded into a 4-6-3 double play in the 1st inning. Taps it foul, and the count evens at 2-2. Dan Ugla and Freddie Freeman to follow here in the 4th inning. Slap foul, still 2-2. Down and in. And a full count now to McCann. Well, Jared Saltalamacchia, the former Atlanta Brave. McCann on the ground at first to hop for Gonzalez. He handles it and takes it to the bag for the first out of the 4th inning. Well, Dunkin' Donuts is proud to give back at every Red Sox home game. Dunkin' Donuts, a nonprofit children's organization. Thousands of kids have had the chance to catch a Red Sox home game thanks to Dunkin' Donuts. Today, we welcome members of the Medford Little League from Medford, Massachusetts. Dunkin' Donuts, committed to the community. One out in the 4th inning. Dan Ugla Grounded out to shortstop in the second inning. Ugla has played in and started all 72 games for the Atlanta Braves this season and has played in all but 2 innings in the field. Pops it up. Foul ground as Gonzalez has got to play. And he makes it. 2 down here in the 4th inning. Well, for the best deals on great seats, visit aceticket.com or call 1-800-MY-SEATS. 2 down here in the 4th inning for Freddie Freeman. Flied out to the warning track and center field in the 2nd inning. On the ground, foul. Pitch is high, and it's 1-1.
It's one of the few changeups that Aaron Cook has featured in this game today. Basically all sinking fastballs.
Cook has retired 5 in a row as he deals here with Freeman. Takes ball 2, 2-1. Last year, his first full season in the majors at .282 last year. 21 home runs, 76 RBIs. Shopik tried to frame it on the outside corner, but it's outside. 3-1. On deck, Jason Hayward. 2 outs in the 4th. Fly ball to right field. Ross in a step, over a step, and puts it away to end the top of the 4th inning. Through 3.5. Still no score from Fenway. Massachusetts, nominate your company for the Boston Globe's top places to work. Visit boston.com/top workplaces. Nominate for details. The deadline is this Friday, June 29th. Let's on to the last half of the 4th inning. And Dustin Pedroia, Will Middlebrooks, and Cody Ross facing Mike Minor, who's given up just 2 hits through the first 3 innings. One of those hits belonging to Pedroia, who was single to left field in the first inning. Minor has 3 strikeouts. He's not walked anybody through the first 3 innings. That's a strike, and it's 2-1. '50th pitch coming up for Minor here, dealing with his first batter of the 4th inning. And that's ball 4, leadoff walk for Dustin Pedroia. First time Red Sox have had the lead runner on today. It's time now for today's AT&T trivia question. He was the 2nd overall in the 1990 MLB draft, 1 pick after Chipper Jones. We'll dance for a little bit later. Here is Will Middlebrooks, who bounced into a 6-4-3 twin killing back in the first inning, as he takes strike 1 from Mike Minor. Three for 4 night here last night for Middlebrooks in game 2 of the series. Now 4 for 6 in the series. Home run, couple of RBIs, been hit by a pitch. Roger McDowell, the pitching coach for the Braves, looks on as his starter Minor misses down and away. 2-1. Three and 1 to Will Middlebrooks, with Cody Ross waiting on deck. Inside, ball 4, and all of a sudden Minor hadn't walked anybody through the first 3. Allows back-to-back walks here to begin the 4th inning.
Now the Red Sox looking for something to help break through offensively this afternoon. Maybe back-to-back walks will do it.
Red Sox Nation, if you need medical care while at Fenway Park, visit the Beth Israel Deaconess First Aid Stand behind Section 12. Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, the official hospital of the Boston Red Sox. Visit them at bidmc.org. 2 on, nobody out for Cody Ross. Struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. He is 0 for 1. And a pitch inside for ball 1. Minor all of a sudden having trouble finding the strike zone. So he goes 2nd time through in the Red Sox order. Pedroia at second base, Middlebrooks at first base, nobody out. This one fouled off the catcher McCann, and it is a ball and a strike.
Al Dillon got his hot dog. Big Bob got one, and And Bob got one. That's good. Nothing like a first game at Fenway, right?
Oh, can never forget it. 1-1 is outside, 2-1. In the air to left field. Prado turns around, looks up, and that will be out of here. 3-run home run for Cody Ross, and the Red Sox take a 3-0 lead. The walks are costly for Miner, who can only watch that one leave the yard. Ross with his 10th home run of the year, and the Red Sox lead it 3-0.
Well, we said it, Don. Maybe the walks will help get something started here for the Red Sox. It is the walks and the bomb by Cody Ross. Slider down and in, and Cody Ross has struck out in his first at bat on a high fastball. Finds that first row of the monster seats.
Now Adrian Gonzalez will take strike one. Hess and Hess Express are proud sponsors of the Red Sox and the Red Sox on Nesson. During the 2012 season, Hess and Hess Express will donate $500 to the Red Sox Foundation for every Red Sox home run. Hess and Hess Express committed to helping the cause. Fly ball down the left field line, struck pretty well, and that ball is gone. Red Sox go back to back. Ross, now Gonzalez, and it's a 4-0 Red Sox lead.
The worm is starting to turn for Adrian Gonzalez. It's been coming very slowly all week. That opposite field stroke, this time elevating the ball high enough to get it out of the ballpark. Home run number 6 for Gonzalez. Fastball away and just takes it to the opposite field for the home run.
Third time Red Sox have gone back to back this season. First time it's been this combination. Ross and Gonzalez, and it's a 4-0 Red Sox lead. Youkilis takes strike one over the outside corner. Hess and Hess Express, proud sponsors of the Red Sox and the Red Sox on Nesson during the 2012 season. Hess and Hess Express will donate $500 to the Red Sox Foundation for every Red Sox home run. Hess and Hess Express committed to helping the cause. Adrian Gonzalez with now 6 home runs on the year. Adrian, his last home run came on June 8th against Washington. To left field, Martin Prado coming in, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. One down in the 4th, and it brings up Mike Aviles. I want to remind you this copyrighted telecast presented by authority of the Boston Red Sox may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Boston Red Sox. Did he go? They check. Yes, he did, says Kerwin Danley.
Very close call right there, but Danley says Aviles did go.
Aviles struck out swinging in the second inning, 0 for 1 today. And a fly ball to center. Bourne twists around, but now moves over and makes the catch. Enough speed to recover on that ball out to right center. 2 down.
Kind of a strange little breeze here today at Fenway Park. It seems to be knocking the ball down in center field. Not much of a breeze at the moment right now, but it seems to be left to right.
Well, Freddie Freeman experienced that in the second inning with his shot to center that ended up dying. Darnell McDonald, kind of the same. He went to the warning track in center field, but not enough to get onto the wall. Back in the third inning. Here he is in the fourth, and he takes ball one. The complexion of this one has changed a great deal here in this inning. After scoreless contest coming into the inning, the 2 walks back-to-back, 3-run home run, then a solo shot as Ross and Gonzalez go back-to-back, and all of a sudden, it's a 4-0 Red Sox lead. Two and 0. th pitch from Minor, and that time it's on the corner. Donald fouling it off, leaving the count at 2-2. Ball 3, full count, and he gets away back into the seats. Line down the right field line, foul. Run canvas alley into the seats. Bases empty, 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Minor trying to get through this inning. It's been a 4-run inning. And he strikes out Darnell McDonald to end the inning, but the damage has been done. Cody Ross with a 3-run home run to be followed up by Adrian Gonzalez. Sox go back-to-back and lead it 4-0. By Eastern Bank, listening, guiding, and being there for kids in need. That's what Eastern Bank and Adrian and Betsy Gonzalez are made of, which is why we've teamed up to support youth mentoring programs throughout Massachusetts. To find out more, go to easternbank.com/Adrian. Well, Adrian has helped the cause here for the Red Sox today with a home run, and Boston enjoys a 4-0 lead as Aaron Cook back on the hill for inning number 5. He has retired the last 6 Atlanta Braves he's faced in a row, and 7 of the last 8. 6, 7, and 8 featured in the inning for Atlanta, as Jason Hayward doubled in the second inning with 3 hits for Atlanta. They have 2 extra base hits. Hinske also has got a double, and Michael Bourne with a single back in the first inning. Braves have left 2 men on base, and they left Hinske at third in the third inning. Now trail 4-0. There is strike 1. Outfield about straight away on Hayward. Foul that gets a piece of Al Porter, the home plate umpire.
Al's just going to walk it off a little bit. Looks like he's going to be all right.
We thought about it, doesn't pull the trigger. It's down and in, 1-2. Aaron Cook's second start in a Red Sox uniform. He's got some runs now. His offense collecting 4 in the bottom half of the 4th inning. 60th pitch is close, but called ball 2, 2-2.
Very close. Sinking fastball down just below the strike zone.
Broken back grounder softly by the mound. Pedroia can't do anything with it. Off the bare hand, and Hayward beats it out. Once it got by Cook, little chance to be able to get Hayward. Gets down the line pretty well for a big man.
Certainly does, and it becomes a do-or-die play for the second baseman. You got to try to barehand that play, make a throw all in the same motion. This time Pedroia cannot make the play barehanded, and I doubt very much he would have gotten Hayward, who can really get down that first base line.
So Hayward at first base. Second time, check that. Third time the Braves have had the lead runner on in 5 innings. Drelton Simmons, who grounded back to the mound in the second inning, 0 for 1. Red Sox infield double play depth, nobody out in the 5th. And strike 1. Cook has already induced 1 double play ball. Brian McCann back in the first inning, grounded into a 4-6-3 double play. Bunt bid, and it's fouled off. 0-2. Covidien, a global healthcare products company, is a proud sponsor of the Red Sox Foundation, helping to address health needs in our communities. Jason Hayward with an infield hit to begin the inning. He's now 2 for 2 in the game. It's a walking lead off first. On the ground right side and through into right field. Not hit hard, but well placed. And the first 2 have reached here for the Braves as they try to answer here in the 5th inning.
Yeah, that was almost like a chop swing by Simmons. High sinker that time, as you can see, stays up in the zone and getting on hands on top of the baseball. Simmons, and finds that hole between first and second. Good charge put on by Cody Ross. That's going to keep Hayward at second base. So the Braves trying to bounce back with a few of their own.
2 on, nobody out. And here's Eric Hinske, who doubled his first time up to center field. The sun for the moment is ducked back in behind the clouds as Hinske gets his second at bat against Aaron Cook here today. Action for the first time in the Red Sox pen. It's Matt Albers. Mentioned that Aaron Cook in his last rehab start threw 66 pitches. Here is pitch number 66 of this outing, and it's a called strike, 1-1. Albert Valentine very much like to get Cook through the inning. And nothing else. He's got to get into that bullpen today, which he knew he was likely going to have to get into earlier than normal, just because of the number of pitches that Cook has worked up to prior to this start. Two and one. Cook's only other start in a Red Sox uniform back on May 5th. He was placed on the DL right after that game with a left knee laceration. In the air to deep right center field. Puts the charge into this one. Back goes McDonald towards the triangle, and it's off the wall. Nasty ricochet to center field. 2 runs are in as Hinske will be stopped at third with a 2-run triple. The guy with more speed would have a chance for an inside the park home run, but as it is, Hinske drives in 2 with a triple off the wall in the triangle in right center field.
And not missing a home run by very much. That ball hit very deep out there toward the Red Sox bullpen. And you're right, Don, when you saw that carom, you said, uh-oh, inside the park home run. But with Hinske's speed, he gets as far as third base. And the Braves come back with 2 of their own, and there's still nobody out.
First triple for Hinske since 2010. And that nearly get out of here in right center field. A blast for Hinske. His second extra base hit of the game as he had doubled in the third. Now he triples to drive in a pair here in the fifth. And Bob McClure out to talk to Cook as Juan Francisco will be next here for the Braves. Pitching line brought to you by Ace Ticket. For Cook, 4+, 6 hits, 2 runs. Hasn't walked anybody nor has he struck anybody out. And 68 pitches deep into his outing. Given up 3 hits coming into this inning, and he's given up 3 hits in a row now to begin things here in the fifth. 2 runs in, Juan Francisco the batter. Breaking ball missing high for ball 1. Back to Cook. They've got Hinske at third, but he throws it away. Hinske will score. They will give second base to Juan Francisco. And it's a 1-run game now. The tying run in scoring position. So Cook gets the baseball, and Hinske kind of caught in no man's land, was picked off, but instead he throws it away.
Yeah, he had him big time down at third base, but you can see right there the throw's going to get away from Kevin Youkilis. And Hinske comes in to throw. Youkilis on his way to the bag. The throw is to the infield part of the bag and gets by Youkilis. So some sloppy play by the Red Sox here in this inning. They had Hinske by a good 5 feet at third base.
So an error charge to the pitcher. Francisco reaches on the fielder's choice. No RBI on the play, and it's a 1-run game. But Michael Bourne standing in, and he runs up, shows bunt, but doesn't offer. Bourne's third at bat of the game. He singled in the first, lined out to Youkilis at third base in the third inning. Two and 0. John Albers in the bullpen, ready if called upon. He's been warming up all inning. Grounder back to Cook's got another chance here, but he's now running towards the runner at third base, trying to get the lead runner. In the meantime, to second base as they apply the out. Is Bourne. He had plenty of time to get to second with his speed in behind him as they get Francisco for the first out of the inning.
Well, a straight exchange there. The Red Sox get an out. The Braves get a man in scoring position. Again, a little bit anxious at second base. Is the base runner. Cook does what he's supposed to do, run right at him, get the ball with Youkilis. They hope to keep the man off second base, but it just took too long.
Well, Martin Prado, 0 for 2. He's flied out to center field, grounded out to third base. He was Bourne at second base with 2 down. Bourne represents the tying run now. Pitch is inside, ball 1. Two 2-0. The Red Sox took a 4-0 advantage in the bottom of the 4th inning. Back come the Braves with 3 of their own here in the top of the 5th so far. And still just 1 out here in the 5th. And that's a strike, and it's 2-1. Chopped on the third baseline, a foul ball retrieved by Youkilis. 2-2. We'll get you an update on the Rays-Phillies series going on at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Martin Prado batting here with the tying run in scoring position at second base, 1 out. Grounder softly towards third. Youkilis will fire to first for the out. On to third goes Bourne, 2 down. Golf the Green Mountain State this fall by entering for a chance to win a golf vacation at Sugarbush Resort. The vacation includes a 3-night stay at the luxurious Claybrook Hotel, 18 holes of golf each day, mountain adventure passes, and a golf lesson with a PGA Pro. To enter, go to VermontVacation.com/golf contest. And McCann with the tying run at third base. Takes ball 1. And 0 for 2. He's grounded into a double play. 4-6-3 and grounded out to first base. Broken back grounder right side to Pedroia. On to first for the out. The Braves scored 3 times in the top of the 5th. It's a 1-run game now. It's 4-3 Red Sox. Bank at Eastern Bank have made historic milestones, and now our home team has reached one of its own. Congratulations on this special anniversary from one Boston institution to another. Last half of the 5th inning here at Fenway Park. 4-3 Red Sox on top. It'll be Kelly Shopik, Daniel Nava, and Dustin Pedroia to bat here in the 5th. And Shopik fly it out to the right fielder Jason Hayward in the 3rd inning. Red Sox had a comfortable 4-0 lead. It is no longer comfortable. It's a 1-run game now. They're getting out of that jam with the 3 runs, and the Braves leaving Michael Bourne at 3rd base. Mike Minor back on the mound again. This will be his 75th pitch of his outing. And Shopik drives it foul out ahead. Minor running into trouble in the 4th inning with the back-to-back walks to begin the inning to Pedroia and Middlebrooks before the home runs by Ross and Gonzalez. Shopik quickly down 0-2. '25th start of the year for Shopik in 72 possible games. Saltalamacchia has gotten the lion's share. On the ground to deep short. Simmons plants and throws high, and he'll throw it into the Red Sox dugout. Shopik will be given second base. He knew he had to get it there because he was a deep short, but he just sails that one up over Freddie Freeman at first base.
Yeah, once he released that ball, you could tell it was going to sail, and it just takes off way over the head and into the Red Sox dugout. So that'll go as an error on Simmons, only his 2nd of the season. He knew right away once he let that ball go that it was gone.
So Shopik at second base. Here's Daniel Nava. Nava flied out to center in the 1st, struck out swinging in the 3rd, 0 for 2. Nava shows bunt, pulls back, and takes ball 1. Bunt try, and it's fouled off. 1-1.
Red Sox still lead the American League in sacrifice bunts.
Shopik with his lead at second base. Nobody out here in the 5th inning. Little pop-up flare to right. Out goes Ugler, won't get it. It's in for a hit. To 3rd goes Shopik. Nava's got a base hit. Take the bunt off, and he swings away. 1st and 3rd now, nobody out.
Swinging away, still trying to move the ball to right field to advance Shopik, and he does it by a bloop. Gets the bloop over Ugler's head, and Shopik able to get to 3rd base.
Nava's 7-game hitting streak now. The updated numbers, 11 for 21 during the streak. And first base here, nobody out, and Pedroia coming up. Stirring in the Braves pen now. Pedroia has been on twice, singled in the 1st, walked in the 4th inning. As he takes strike one. Action for the first time today in the Braves pen. Chris Medlin warming up. Minor running into trouble in the fourth. Back in trouble here in the fifth. Pedroia hits a fly ball to shallow right. Hayward coming in, battling the sun again. He'll make the catch. Shopik will not try it. Too shallow in right field. And Pedroia is the first out of the inning. No advance for the base runners. A battle for Hayward and the sun at right as he shakes his head after making the catch.
Yeah, it's been a tough afternoon for him out there. He's made both catches that he's had to while battling the sun, and certainly not deep enough there for Shopik to tag and score.
One out, first and third for Will Middlebrooks. He's got it into a double play, walked and scored. Shopik at third base, Nav at first base, one out here in the fifth. Fly ball out to right center field. Bourne out in center is Shopik. Will be tagging, coming plateward. Throw goes to second, and the Red Sox have a 2-run lead. On top, 5-3. A sac fly for Will Middlebrooks. And it's 5-3 Boston.
Now Middlebrooks picks up his 34th RBI of the season as he certainly gets this one deep enough to center field to get the run home. So all this started with an error by Simmons, the shortstop. The opposite field bloop hit by Nava. Pedroia flying out, and then the deep fly ball by Middlebrooks to get the run home.
So two down for Cody Ross. Pops it up, foul ground. Back comes McCann. There's no play. I wasn't sure if that was coming our way or not.
I know. I saw you take a Blake peek.
I had no read on that at all.
I don't think we could have made a play because it was so high.
I looked and I saw it go up, but then I wasn't sure because of this thing we have on top of it. I was coming back down again.
Yeah.
So I took off per usual. You were reaching out there to grab it.
The only reason I reached out because I knew I had no chance to get it.
Okay. I've been caught a few times now bailing, but I wasn't really sure where it was.
You flinch.
It is, but no, it was more than a flinch. I was over there. It was a full-fledged bail. Will miss inside. Cody Ross with a 3-run home run his last time up after striking out in the second inning against Mike Minor. Daniel Nav at first base. A run in for the Red Sox here in the fifth inning. Always helpful advice from fans in the stands. Whoever's batting here. Two-0 pitch to Cody Ross. Fouls it off, 2-1. Cody has his own personal coach apparently down there.
I just said he's locked in. He's locked in.
Two-one pitch coming up to Cody Ross. Nava goes, pitch fouled off to the right, out of play. Hey, great to see David Wells here today. Boomer is in the house, broadcasting today for TBS. As David, along the TBS crew here, and the rest of the nation seeing him, and John Smoltz, of course, Brian Anderson. But David Wells, one of my favorites here over the years. Enjoyed his brief time here.
Great guy. Stopped in the booth before the game, had a nice chat.
In the air to deep left field. Ross has done it again. This one is right out of Fenway. 3-run home run in the 4th, 2-run home run in the 5th. Some kind of day for Cody Ross.
Home run number 10 on the season, a curveball to Cody Ross. And a little flip of the bat, he knew he got it.
Pitch 90 from Minor. As Gonzalez and Ross went back-to-back in the 4th, and a chance to do so here again in the 5th, remarkably. As Ross with a 2-run home run this time. Ninth multi-home run game for Cody Ross in his career. Fly ball, foul down the left field line, 2-1. Gonzalez expecting the fastball, got it. It fouls it off, 2-1. Three and one now to Gonzalez. Outside ball 4, and Adrian down to first base. That is the 3rd walk given up by Minor, and that'll be the day for Minor as Freddie Gonzalez comes out. So the Red Sox score 4 times in the 4th inning. So far 3 times in the 5th. And Cody Ross has been a big part of it. 5 RBI day with not 1 but 2 home runs. So far, he is responsible for Gonzalez at first base, 7-3. The Red Sox now the lead over the Braves as Kevin Youkilis takes a pitch outside. This call to the bullpen brought to you by New England Ford dealers. Into the game is Chris Medlin. His 26th appearance, 1-1 with a 3.24 earned run average. 20 strikeouts, 8 walks, opponent sitting at 254. And a pop-up for Youkilis right side. Freddie Freeman, the first baseman, backpedals and makes the catch that ends the inning. So Medlin gets the last out, but Cody Ross hits a 2-run home run. The Sox have a 7-3 lead. Sun Life Financial. They'll get you caught up on the other interleague action as the Rays and Phillies play 2, while the Yankees and Mets finish off the Subway Series. Also wrap up a busy week for the Bruins. All this and much more on NESN Daily tonight at 10, only on NESN. Well, the Red Sox scoring 3 more in the bottom of the 5th inning and take a 7-3 lead into the 6th as they change pitchers. Matt Albers comes in, 27th appearance of the year. 2-0 with a 1.88 earned run average, 28 2/3 innings, 19 Ks, and opponents hitting at 200 against Matt Albers. Albers last worked on the 19th of June against Miami. 2/3 of an inning, so his first appearance of this series. And he comes in after 5 innings from Aaron Cook. And there's a chance now to get a victory. The Red Sox went the minimum eligible to grab a win as Dan Uggla leads it off for the Braves. Grounds one back up the middle and into center field. So leadoff single for Uggla to begin things here in the 6th inning.
That's interesting. A couple of same styles, really. Aaron Cook with the sinker ball, and now Matt Albers with the sinker ball. The ground ball on the ground up the middle for the base hit.
Your thoughts on Aaron Cook's outing today?
I think considering everything, fine. I think for the most part he was down in the zone, got a little bit of trouble in the 5th inning. The triple Lahinsky to drive in a couple of runs, but you're making a spot start like he did and you get good 5 innings out of him. I think it's very good.
5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs. He didn't walk anybody, nor did he strike anybody out. And now Bobby Valentine into his pen here in the 6th. Freddie Freeman batting. He's swinging a foul off Shopping. Freeman has flied out to the warning track in center field and flied out to right. Snap throw to first, and Uggla is back. Shopper loves to throw to first base, especially if he's got a left-handed hitter in the way.
Yeah, he's very quick. Very quick feet on that spin to first base. Watch the throw come from behind that left-handed hitter. The man at first base is a little bit blocked by that, so you can't take too big of a secondary lead.
Ground ball to second. Pedroia quickly to second for one. On to first for two. Second double play turned by the Red Sox today.
Now that ball was hit very hard at Dustin Pedroia, but he makes it look easy. Gets it on the second hop on the slide, and Aviles has plenty of time to turn it over to get the double play. Love to see those leadoff singles end up in a deuce.
Two down here in the sixth inning. Jason Hayward, the batter. He's 2 for 2 today. Doubled in the second. Infield hit in the fifth. And foul this time. Hayward 6'5", 240 pounds. First round draft choice by the Braves in 2007. 18 home runs in his first year, 14 last year. Fly ball struck to left field pretty well. Nava going back, looking up, and that is gone. Home run for Jason Hayward. Just when we're talking about home runs, that is his 11th. As the umpire is calling it a home run the entire time. The Red Sox firing it back in just in case, but it ends up on the ledge and on top of the green monster. And it's now 7-4. Third hit of the day for Jason Hayward.
A double, a single, and now the home run to the opposite field. I mean, that pitch is a little bit outside, and Hayward still goes with it and shows good power to the opposite field. His 11th home run of the season. So a triple away from the cycle.
Now Simmons 1 for 2 today. Home run number 11 of the season for Jason Hayward. Braves just keep coming at you here as the Red Sox hold on to a 3-run advantage right now. Down and away, 1-1. Ground towards third. Youkilis plays the hop at the lip of the grass, and the throw is in time. Good stretch there by Gonzalez. The Braves get a run on the home run. It's 7-4 Red Sox at the end of 5.5. Your FW Web showroom selection knowledge. We're here to help Find your showroom at frankwebb.com. It's on to the last half of the 6th inning. 7-4. Red Sox on top of the Atlanta Braves. Braves get one back on the home run by Jason Hayward. And it is now Mike Aviles, Darnell McDonald, and Kelly Shoppach to bat here in the 6th inning. Chris Medlin returning to the mound here for Atlanta. Got the final out of the 5th inning. And deals with Mike Aviles here, who struck out in the 2nd, flied out to center field in the 4th, an 0 for 2 day. Starter Mike Minor gave up 7 runs, 6 earned in 4 2/3 innings. Red Sox have action in their pen. Andrew Miller, the left-hander, warming up. Albers works the 6th inning in relief of Aaron Cook, the pitcher of record. And Cook went the first 5, giving up the first 3 runs to Atlanta. Sitting at 264 coming into this at bat here in the 6th inning. Fly ball to left field, down the line. Over is Martin Prado, and he'll make the catch for the first out of the 6th inning. It's time for a game break. And Tom Caron, TC. All right, we get another first game here, Jerry, but he does not want a hot dog. He doesn't care about that. He's just glad to be here.
Just glad to be here. Those are friends of Pat Demir. So good for them. Beautiful day to be here.
Oh, it's a great day to be here. Darnell McDonald 0 for 2. He is flied out to the warning track in center. Struck out looking. Look out. Going right up and in. Zipped in at 90 miles an hour. 1-1. Swinging a foul, and it hangs at 1-2 to Darnell McDonald. Kelly Shoppach waits on deck. In the air to right center. On the move is Hayward again. Now going back. Makes the catch. Saw the ball the entire way, it appeared that time. Sun not a factor. And there's 2 down here in the 6th inning. Arbor Coat exterior stain by Benjamin Moore is a revolutionary waterborne stain that will transform your home into the envy of your entire block. Find Arbor Coat at your local Benjamin Moore retailer. Two down in the 6th inning for Kelly Shoppach. Reached on the error in the 5th inning. Fly to right in the 3rd. And takes ball 1. Into center field, a base hit for Kelly Shoppach. Red Sox picking up their 9th hit of the day. And a 2-out single for Shoppach.
Second time he's been on base, got on and with an error by the shortstop last time up, and now the hard ground ball up the middle for the base hit. Talked a couple of days ago about the production coming from the Red Sox catchers. It's been outstanding.
Yeah, the tandem of Shopik and Saltalamacchia very impressive across the majors as far as their rankings go. Pretty good. This combination so far this season. Of course, you have Ryan Lavarnway waiting in the wings as well in Pawtucket. Quick snap throw to first, and Shopik is back to the bag. Daniel Nava takes ball one. 1 for 3 today, a single in the 5th inning. In the air to center field. Bourne going back at the wall. It is high off the wall. From first base, Shopik's coming around. The throw will go to second, and the Red Sox take an 8-4 lead. Daniel Nava with his second hit of the day. This wall ball double produces the Red Sox 8th run, and it's 8-4 Boston.
And a very good read on the bases by Kelly Shopik. He knew this ball was going to be deep enough to be off the wall, never hesitated. All the way from first base, he's able to come around the score. One of the advantages of playing your home games at Fenway Park, you can read those fly balls, know they're going to be off the wall, and it certainly helps your base running.
And Dustin Pedroia 1 for 2 in the game as he takes strike one.
And he should have been going down because there was 2 outs in the inning.
It's a great read, though.
It was a good try.
There's a ground ball down third baseline, and it's foul. Wow, that was close. Gary thought it was fair. We looked down that line, but Doug Eddings right down the line. So we get another look. Wow.
Looks like just barely in foul territory, excuse me. Yeah, so that wasn't such great right back. At least he was aware there was 2 outs.
I was going to let you go for a while before.
No, I'm glad you stopped me.
Single and a walk today for Pedroia. Flied out last time up as he takes a pitch outside. In the air to right. Hayward going back. Makes the catch shy of the track for the final out of the inning. Red Sox get a run through 6, 8-4 Boston. fisherman continues to grow as he lands both fish and celebrities on his boat all season long. You never can tell what Charlie will do next, so get your lures in the water and go fishing with Charlie Moore tonight at 7 on NESN. Well, Daniel Nava chipping in again, an RBI double in the bottom of the 6th inning as the Red Sox on top 8-4 as they move on to their third pitch of the day. Andrew Miller, his 20th appearance of the season, 1-0 with a 2.30 earned run average, 17 Ks in 15 2/3 innings. And the opponent batting average of just 157 on the year. Miller pitching in the ball game last night is at strike one in. And the batter faced in the game last night, inning-ending line drive double play. And Diaz pinch hitting here for Eric Hinsky to begin things here in the 7th inning. Hinsky had been 2 for 2 with a double and a triple. Runs scored, but Diaz batting here from the right side against Andrew Miller in the 7th. Ground ball to second base, Pedroia. One down in the 7th inning. It's time out for the answer to today's AT&T trivia question. Who was selected second overall in the 1990 MLB draft, one pick after Chipper Jones? And the answer is Tony Clark. Clark was selected with the number 2 pick by the Detroit Tigers and spent his first 7 seasons of his career in Detroit with the Tigers before becoming a member of the Red Sox in 2002. Clark is one of 6 first-round picks from the 1990 draft to play for the Red Sox, joining Carl Everett, Shane Andrews, Adam Heisdu, Midre Cummings, and Marcus Jensen. Red Sox did not have a first-round pick that season. Their first pick came in the 2nd round when they drafted Frankie Rodriguez, the pick they received as compensation for Atlanta, from Atlanta, for Nick Esaski. Had one very good season here. I think it was 89.
And then Nick Esaski got a battle with vertigo, which really cost him his career. What a terrible break that was for Esaski.
One out in the 7th. Juan Francisco 0 for 2 in the game today. More action for Atlanta. Chad Durbin in the bullpen for the Braves. Chris Medlin has gone the last inning and a third of relief. Jammed, but out to left field. A base hit for Juan Francisco. Board with one out here in the 7th inning. Well, with more on Chipper Jones, here's Jenny Dell.
Don, as you know, Chipper Jones announced in spring training that 2012 will be his final year in the majors. Through 19 seasons, the 7-time All-Star has mentored many and shared some of his wisdom with us.
Keep your head down. Come to work every day. Don't read your press clippings. It's easy when you keep your head down and just go about, do your job every day. It's easy to keep outside distractions at arm's length, and if you do that, you'll be successful.
Jones has been honored at numerous ballparks around baseball this season with gifts and keepsakes. And before last night's game, Red Sox owner John Henry presented Jones with a number 10 from the Green Monster left field wall. Some other notable items include a Braves flag that flew over Wrigley, the third base from his last start at the new Yankee Stadium, and a Stetson cowboy hat from the Astros. Don?
All right, thanks very much, Jenny.
Jenny's got a lot of family here today.
A lot of family.
Met them all in the booth prior to the ball game. We had a lot of guests in the booth prior to the ball game. A lot of that family sitting somewhere in those seats. I think that's all family.
2-2 to Michael Bourne.
Peter Plain brought a very large group in today.
Very large group. This was the place to be today. Not a miss and a full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and Bourne strikes out. 2 down in the 7th.
Now, once Andrew Miller gets ahead of those left-handed hitters, he can throw that breaking ball outside the strike zone, and he'll get many, many lefties to chase that pitch.
Action behind Miller in the Red Sox pen. Scott Atchison.
Two down, Don.
There are 2 outs in the inning.
2 outs.
For those of you who are wondering, as Martin Prado stands in. So if Francisco gets a good jump at first, it's because there are 2 outs.
2 outs. It will not be great base running. It's because it's 2 outs.
For strike 1 and 1. 2 outs, clearly.
2 down. Come on out. 2 down. Everybody know 2 down.
2 outs.
That's my responsibility as an infielder. Let the outfielders know there's 2 outs. I always wonder why you had to do that. You know, like they should know too.
Yeah, but they're way out there. This is up the middle and into center field. And a base hit for Prado as Francisco takes second base. 2 on, 2 down. For every Red Sox game that goes into extra innings or the Sox earn a save, CVS Pharmacy will make a donation to Boston Children's Hospital towards their $25,000 donation this season. 2 on, 2 down, and Brian McCann coming up 0 for 3. He's grounded out 3 times, including into a double play. Two on, 2 away. Matt Albert is the middleman of the 3 arms used today by the Red Sox when an inning. Gave up 2 hits and a run, the home run to Jason Hayward. Didn't walk anybody, didn't strike anybody out. Pitcher record right now, Aaron Cook. In 5 innings today in his spot start. And he went around and checked, he did. Doug Eddings, the third base umpire, said he offered.
I think it's pretty clear right there on the replay.
Going away, 2 and 1. He's allowed 2 hits in the inning. Those 2 outs, now dealing with the number 3 hitter in the Braves order. Foul back, 2 and 2. Dan Uggla waits on deck. Two from Andrew Miller. Popped up. Back comes Shopik towards the screen. He's got a play, and he makes it. Nice play by Kelly Shopik. Had to circle as Ellen came back for him. And the Braves strand 2 here in the top half of the 7th inning. We keep it right here at Fenway Park with the Red Sox on top 8-4. And for God Bless America on this Sunday from Fenway.
We thank you for your continued support of the Red Sox Foundation. We now ask you to please rise and stretch and prepare to sing along with Fenway Park organist Josh Cantor as he plays Take Me Out to the Ball Game. But before that, we greet a talented Rhode Island State Trooper here to sing God Bless America. Please welcome Amanda Bresniak.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Will think outside the bun. On Wednesday night, David Ortiz launched his 11th career grand slam in the Red Sox 15-5 win over the Marlins. It was the 10th grand slam in a Red Sox uniform for Ortiz. Now only Ted Williams has hit more grand slams for Boston. Play of the week is brought to you by Taco Bell. Eight to 4, Red Sox on top of the Atlanta Braves. Last half of the 7th inning, Will Middlebrooks, Cody Ross, and Adrian Gonzalez. Chad Durbin, the new pitcher for Atlanta, his 36th appearance, 3-0. 3.77 earned run average, 28 2/3, 24 Ks. And opponents hitting at 229 against Durbin. First pitch is a ball. Middlebrooks today is grounded into a double play, walked and scored, and then had a sac fly in the 5th inning. Picked up his 34th RBI. Some kind of day for the guy on deck, Cody Ross. He was homered twice. 3-run home run, 2-run home run. 11 home runs on the year for Ross. This ground ball chopped to short. Simmons plays it. 1 out in the 7th inning.
The Amica Pitch Zone is brought to you by Amica Insurance. Amica Insurance is not just how you covered, it's how you're treated. And Cody Ross with his 10th and 11th home runs of the season. Breaking ball on the first one, breaking ball on the second one. Both pitches almost in the exact same spot.
1 out here in the 7th inning. Cody Ross mentioned 2 home runs today. 2 for 3 day. Durbin stays away with ball 1. Chris Medlin went an inning and a third of relief out of the bullpen for the Braves, was charged with a run.
Just wait for yours, just like before, baby. Right over the green monster.
Look out. Back goes flying into the seats. That gentleman has it on the fly.
This ball really, bat really sailing a long, long way. And thank goodness nobody got hurt. Kind of landed in his lap, didn't it?
Sure did. Inside to Ross, 2-2. Security taking the bat away, returning it to Cody Ross. On the ground to short. Simmons and the grass cutter. They're fired to first, 2 down. Time now for the injury report, brought to you by Stewart Healthcare. And Clay Buchholz was doing so well his last 5 starts. 4 of the 5 starts allowed 2 runs or less. He's pitched at least 6 innings in all 5 starts, tied for the team lead with 8 wins. And Buchholz placed on the DL today to give the start to Aaron Cook, and it was due to stomach illness that he was placed on the DL. Two down here in the 7th. Adrian Gonzalez with a swing and a miss. Adrian with a home run in the 4th inning. Red Sox went back-to-back. Cody Ross with a 3-run shot. Adrian with a solo shot. 0-2 fastball up and away.
Let's go, guys. Go, one more.
Bounce in, 2-2. Swung and a foul, still 2-2.
Right here, buddy.
Signed by the Braves to a 1-year deal. Durbin had been released from Washington April 2nd. So spent all spring training with the Nationals, then released. Braves pick him up. 2-2, broken bat, blooper to shallow left, that will fall. Base hit for Adrian Gonzalez, who's on base for the 3rd time today. He is 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Now the home run was on a fastball to the opposite field up into the monster seats. This is a cut fastball, it looks like, or a slider that kind of really jams Adrian Gonzalez, but pushes the ball out over the head of the 3rd baseman, who was in the shift.
So 2 down, Gonzalez at first. Kevin Youkilis 1 for 3 today. So he takes strike 1. Outside, and it's 2-1. Jerry, I don't want to be over dramatic, but this could be the last at bat for Kevin Youkilis. We just don't know.
We just do not know.
In the air to right center field, and over. They both point at each other. Nobody's going to get it. I got it. You take it. Nobody gets it. Around from first comes Gonzalez. He will score to 3rd. Yes, Youkilis safe. Both Bourne and Hayward were pointing at each other, and neither catches the baseball.
think what happened here is Haywood maybe did not see the ball very well. And he started to point toward Michael Bourne, the center fielder, for him to get it, but he could not get to it. You see Haywood pointing to Bourne. Bourne's looking at Haywood. The ball drops in. Youkilis ends up at third base, and the Red Sox pick up another run.
It is ruled a triple as Youkilis is going to be pinch run for as he comes off. The standing O from his teammates and the Fenway faithful.
Fans want him back out on the field. Oh, is that bizarre?
What a strange sight it is and was. So Punto now running at third base for Kevin Youkilis. Little check swing dribbler in front of the plate. And throw to first to be in time. Aviles is retired. It ends the inning. Does it end Kevin Youkilis' time in Boston? Sure looks like it. 9-4 Red Sox. Bank and Eastern Bank we're made of free checking has got nothing to hide, which means no fees or any other types of curveballs. Check out what else we're made of at easternbank.com. Well, Nick Punto, who ran for Kevin Youkilis, takes over at third base for Youkilis as we head to inning number 8, and Dan Uggla leads it off against the new Red Sox pitcher. Scott Atchison becomes the 4th pitcher used today, 31st appearance, 2-0. With a 1.40 earned run average, 209 opponent batting average, and a foul back and out of play. Uggla, Freeman, and Hayward bat in the 8th. Cody Ross giving him the bat back. It looks like it's autographed too. So not only get the bat back, but an autographed one. Swing and a miss. 1-2 to Ugly. Popped up. Left side, Mike Aviles drifting to the short lawn and left for out number 1. Well, tomorrow night after Red Sox first pitch, join TC and Peter for Red Sox Game Day Live presented by Uno's. Get you ready for the series with the Blue Jays. Felix Gibran looks for his team leading 9th win of the year. We'll have the latest news from the Red Sox clubhouse. Our live coverage begins tomorrow at 6:30, only on NESN. One out as Freddie Freeman is 0 for 3 in the game. He was flied out to the warning track in center, flied out to right, grounded into a double play. Fly ball to center this time. Darnell McDonald is back there. 2 down in the 8th. Red Sox baseball is brought to you by Pfizer. Proud to be a part of an industry that has helped treat, cure, and eradicate life-threatening diseases. 2 down here in the 8th. Jason Hayward has had a good day. A double, a single, and a home run. He was a triple shy of hitting for the cycle on the day. The right fielder has had to battle the sun out there from time to time. As he takes strike 1. Atchison last night went a third of an inning, giving up 2 hits and a run. Inside 2-1. Snapped a 6-game scoreless streak. 6 2/3 innings without giving up a run. Zips that inside. 3-1. Eighth among American League relievers in earned run average coming in. That's a strike, full count. And he is third in the American League with his innings pitched. 38 2/3 innings of relief out of the Red Sox pen. Strike 3 call and a 1-2 3/8 inning for Scott Atchison. And to the bottom of the 8th, it's 9-4. Red Sox on top. Brought to you by Xfinity. Kevin Youkilis coming up here, his first at bat today, was saluted by the fans, a tip of the cap to the fans. Later on would come out of the game and get a curtain call at Fenway. Who knows what lies ahead, as Adrian Gonzalez going back-to-back with Cody Ross, who would hit a 3-run home run. And Ross would homer again for the Red Sox, his second home run of the day, this time a 2-run shot in the 5th inning. It's all part of a 9-run, 10-hit attack for the Red Sox, who have a 9-4 lead. We head to the last of the 8th, and Darnell McDonald with a swing and a miss for strike one. New pitcher into the game is Eric O'Flaherty. His 29th appearance, former Seattle Mariner, 1-0, 3.60 earned run average. Opponent's hitting at 277 against him. Durbin went an inning, giving up 2 hits and a run. As it worked out, he didn't walk anybody, didn't strike anybody out. And O'Flaherty is the 4th pitcher used for Atlanta. Foul ball knocks off the protective guard that Darnell McDonald was wearing. Action in the Red Sox pen, Mark Melancon. McDonald today 0 for 3, flied out twice and struck out. In tight, 2-2. Flaherty in the last 19 games dating back to May the 4th has a 1.62 earned run average. He's given up 3 earned runs in 16 2/3 innings. This one fouled off down the left field line. Last year, O'Flaherty had the lowest ERA in the major leagues. 0.98 ERA. 75 appearances. 2-2. Back at him and into center field. Darnell McDonald with a ringing single to begin things here in the 8th. Well, look at Kevin Youkilis' day today. His first at bat in the standing O's. He came up at Fenway Park. And the first tip of the helmet. Then he is able to triple in what could be his last at bat in a Red Sox uniform. He would come out of this game pinch run for by Nick Punto. And a curtain call for Youk. This has been talked about over and over again for the last couple of days, as this is in the air to shallow right, and Hayward battling the sun again will make the catch seemingly without a problem this time. 1 down.
It sure has the feeling that Kevin Youkilis knows that this was probably the last day. I mean, get pinch run at third base by Bobby Valentine, take the ovation from the crowd, come out for the curtain call, and
reaction by his teammates also tells me quite a bit also.
Exactly.
All waiting on the top step of the dugout for him to come off. It just has the look and feel of this being the last day of Kevin Youkilis in a Red Sox uniform.
Yeah, very touching moment here at Fenway.
1 on, 1 out, and Daniel Nava batting here in the 8th. In there for a strike, 0-1. Single and a double for Nava today. Now he grounds one to third, picked by Francisco to second for 1, on to first for 2. And that'll end the 8th. We head to the 9th. It's 9-4 Red Sox. TC, Nick DeFardo, and Jenny. You get a breakdown of Clay Buchholz's start today, and here's post-game comments plus manager Bobby Valentine shares his thoughts on the series finale from the Fenway interview room. It's all coming up after the game, and it's only on NESN. 9-4, Red Sox have the lead. As on for the Red Sox is Mark Melancon. Melanson's 10th appearance, 0-2 with a 15.43 earned run average. All that really from the beginning of the year in his first stint. His opponent sitting at 406, but really not indicative of the way that he's pitched. He's given up last time out a run in an inning and 2/3 on Friday night against Atlanta. Only run he allowed in 5 outings prior to that since his recall on June 10th. He's been a different guy this time around and pitched well for the Pawtucket Red Sox. And he was the closer while with the Paw Sox. It's time now for a look at the road ahead, brought to you by Safeco Insurance. Tomorrow the Red Sox continue their 9-game homestand. Toronto Blue Jays will be in town. Jays' rotation will look much different than last time they faced the Sox. 3 Toronto starters are currently on the DL. Kyle Drabeck out for the year. Tommy John surgery. Drew Hutchison is out until at least September. And Brandon Morrow is out indefinitely with an oblique strain. So our live coverage begins tomorrow at 5:30 with Monster Monday. Anderson Alvarez scheduled to go against Felix Dubron in Game 1 of the series here tomorrow. Melancon dealing with Simmons to begin things here in the 9th inning. Diaz and Francisco expected after that here in the 9th. And there for a strike, 1-1. Hutchison had a perfect inning, striking out a batter in the 8th. Now a liner that will get into center field. Simmons with his 2nd hit of the day. So lead runner on here for the Braves in the 9th, and Matt Diaz coming up. Pinch hit for Eric Hensky in the 7th inning, grounded out to second base. Both teams today with 11 hits, and it's the Red Sox who have a 9-4 lead. Melancon, the 5th pitcher used today by Bobby Valentine. Aaron Cook started the game, and the pitcher of record right now, 5 innings, giving up 3 runs on 6 hits. Check swing by Diaz, but it is 1-1. On the ground down the line of third, foul. Until giving chase with a foul ball. Don't forget, coming up immediately after the game, to stay with us for WB Mason. Red Sox Extra Innings Live. It's all the post-game coverage you'll need right here on NESN. Base hit for Andrelton Simmons to begin things here in the 9th inning. Diaz with a check swing. Didn't go, and it's 2-2. Late swing, protective swing for Diaz, down over by the Red Sox dugout. Diaz pinch hit for Hensky in the 7th after Hensky had doubled and tripled in this game and scored a run. Within a couple with his triple in the 5th inning. Hanson ready with a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Styles down on strikes. 1 down in the 9th.
That's a good curveball from Melanson, a pitch that's was very effective for him in the National League. The over-the-top 12-6 curveball.
1 on, 1 out. Juan Francisco, the batter here for the Braves in the 9th. Singled his last time up. 1 for 3 day out of the number 9 spot. Hanson falling behind 2-0 to Juan Francisco. This one fouled off to left, 2-1. Swinging a foul, 2-2 to Francisco. And out here in the 9th inning. Michael Bourne, the top of the Braves order, waiting on deck. Down to first base. Gonzalez took a look at second, but gets a sure out at first, and there's 2 down. Boston Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you by Southwest Airlines and by Sullivan Tire. Rhode Island Day here at Fenway Park has been a successful one for the Red Sox. Boston on top 9-4, 2 outs in the 9th. Simmons at second base. Michael Bourne, the batter. 1 for 4 day today for the Braves center fielder. To left field. Nava coming in will make the catch, and the Red Sox win. So the Red Sox take the series from the Braves as Boston able to win this one 9-4. And we will step aside and come back with more. It's 9-4 Red Sox.